Hey there, it's Clarence from Coach Clarence Fitness and Nutrition. I've got a powerful tip for you today that's not only great for your body, but it's also even better for your mind. Hang on, because we're about to get deep. But first, let me tell you what I do. I help busy men and women lose body fat, regain their vitality and well-being. Okay, so are you ready? This month, October, I'm focusing on helping you find ways you can upgrade your habits to get even better results. One of the fastest ways you can do that is to upgrade your thoughts. How many times have you heard me say that? By that, I mean pay attention to how you talk to yourself. That little voice in your head, the messages it sends you all day can have a huge effect on how you feel and even impact your mental health. For example, if you constantly tell yourself how tired you are naturally going to feel even more tired. Or if you're feeling stressed and all you do is remind yourself of everything stressing you out there, you're just gonna feel even more stressed. How many people do that every day? Does that sound familiar to anybody? I think all of us have at one point. Give me a like if you found yourself stuck in this cycle before. When you turn these thoughts around so that you begin to focus on the positive side of things, you start to feel better immediately. Sometimes even in a matter of seconds. Here's why that is so important. Constantly mulling over your problems or negative feelings can turn into what's called ruminating thinking. Fun fact, it gets its name from cows, which are ruminant animals. They constantly chew their cud. And since you asked, cud is actually the partly digested food returned from their first stomach for even more chewing. Yummy. Anyway, chewing on your thoughts and negative feelings is pretty much the same thing, and it can take a sour turn after a while. Ruminating is when you get stuck in thoughts, the thought loop about the same topic over and over again, and after a while it can turn into a habit that replays itself out automatically. Kind of like when you're tired and constantly reminding yourself of it. It gets harder and harder to pull yourself out of it. It happens more often than you might think, and most of us don't even realize it when we're doing it. According to the American Psychological Association, many times when we get into this thought loop, it's actually because we believe thinking about our problem is doing something to solve it. But of course, as you know, that's not always the case. And check this out. Also, according to the APA, thinking about something over and over can actually get in the way of making things better. It can affect your thinking and your ability to solve problems. Plus, it's linked with depression. So what can you do? Here are some tips you can use to upgrade that stinking thinking. Number one, affirmations are one of my favorite thought upgrades. They can help you turn around negative thoughts. Like instead of saying, I'm exhausted, tell yourself, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. That one is thanks to Gabriel Bernstein. Or instead of telling yourself, I'm stressed out, say, I'm capable of anything I set my mind to. One step at a time, I've got this. Find an affirmation that resonates with how you want to feel versus how you do not want to feel. Make sure your affirmation is positive, empowering, and repeat it to yourself every time you feel like you're going down a negative rabbit hole. Number two, try breathing exercise. You guys heard me talk about it a lot recently. These are powerful upgrades for your life. There are great free apps you can use to find pretty easy if you're out there looking for them. Breathing exercises can have almost instantaneous effects on your body when you focus on the flow of air in and out of your body. It can help turn on your body's natural relaxation response, and within minutes, you can start to feel more relaxed and centered and in control. Very important. Number three, do something. Find one small action you can take to begin solving problems or moving forward. This part is huge. Nothing beats stress like taking action. For instance, if you feel tired, come up with one thing you can do to feel more energetic and then just do it. Maybe it's setting an alarm on your phone for every 30 minutes to remind you to get up and walk around your office, get up and move around the house. Maybe it's going for a walk next time you want to lie down for a nap. Maybe it's standing up right now and doing a couple squats. Stretch yourself out while you're watching this video. Anything. Making these small changes can help you feel more in control over your situation, and that's exactly what you're looking for. Number 4, be realistic. If you're caught in a negative loop because it feels like you aren't getting enough done, make sure your goals are actually achievable and realistic. Some of the most successful people in the world have a daily to-do list with just 1 or 2 things on it. Set yourself up for success and set goals you can actually reach within a realistic time frame. Obviously, these are just tips, and if you're feeling depressed, truly overwhelmed, I highly encourage you or recommend that you discuss it with a doctor or someone you trust. But if you're having regular everyday stress and are feeling stuck as a result, experiment with these tips and start turning things around today, right now. I hope you found any of this information helpful. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think and what you're planning on doing and what your favorite tip was. If you got one of your own tips, please leave it in a comment as well. Thank you all for listening, and we'll talk soon. As you know, results are typical. Coach Clarence, Fitness and Nutrition. Take care.